That was the best play I have seen in years, kid. The whole vault is singing your praise this season. Looks like Bragg's Patriots put another trophy on the shelf, thanks to you. Now, I've been told you've got a career to look forward to. You made the final touchdown of the season, so that should give you just about any job you want in here. Shame you can't put it to real use out in the wasteland. With a backbone like that, you could do a lot of good up top. You're welcome. And don't call me sir, I work for a living. Oh, great. You came back a moron. Thanks, Coach, sir. Come on, kid. Put together a damn sentence, for God's sake. Jesus Christ. You know, you always have been my star player, despite how numb you are. I was talking to Chevy up in the security department. Those half-wits in the overseer's office actually want to put you to work in maintenance. Idiots don't know what kind of special mind you've got. How would you like to work for Vault Security instead of those crap scrubbers? You're damn right. You remind me of myself growing up, back in the vault under the Midwestern plains. I was gung-ho in love with the brass and holster look of the cowboys and soldiers that rode through town in old TV shows. My pop gave me my first gun at age 10, and I've loved it ever since. Of course, I've always been more fond of the higher caliber automatics myself. Here, take a few old gun magazines with you. My treat. It'll whet your appetite for bigger and better things. Hey, kid, before you go, I want to ask you something. You were born in the wasteland, from what I understand. Now, I'm new to this place, and I like to get to know all my best players, but I don't know much about you yet. Huh, strange. Well, at any rate, you've been raised by your fellow Americans, and that's all that matters to me. I'm starting to organize an after-school program for motivated athletes like yourself, and I'd like you to be there. You've picked yourself a bright future, but what if one day that future was threatened? Would you be willing to stand up next to me and fight for your country? Oh, well then, let's see just how far you get with that attitude, wise ass. Why don't you trip over your shit stain and check out that vigor tester on the wall by the door? I'm interested to see just how a moron like you can survive in this world. Then get your panty waist of an attitude the fuck out of my office before I break your face over the corner of this desk. Just finish the test, then we'll talk. Damn fine work, but we already knew that. What else does it say? So it does. That's definitely a key factor. And? Yeah, well, brains are all well and good, but the kind of work I have for you doesn't need that chair force crap. If you want to be a soldier, change your statement. Nice. Well done, soldier. All right, that has me convinced. You're in the top of your class. Congratulations. You've done everything right by my standards. Report to Chevy in the security office and have her issue you the best gear and post in the base. You've earned it. Great. Questions? What is it? Well then, you do have that glimmer of greatness in your eyes. What do you want to know? It's hell on earth, kid. I've seen cities sunken below seas of radioactive sand, the ashes of the dead choking the air. There are places in this world where the fires of war still burn, as if the bombs fell yesterday. Most everything kind about what's above ground is a mirage, shimmering out of the corner of your eye, tempting you to make a wrong move. I've seen the eyes of Satan glimmer in the dark, with bullet holes next to my head when I wake up in the morning, and I've felt the ghosts of ages past whisper on my shoulder before blowing away in the dust. You feel trapped, even out in the open. Not even the cool breeze of the coming rain across your sun-cracked skin is good news. The only hope is that someday you'll hear on the airwaves the song of an army coming to save the day. The song of America starting to wake up from her nightmare. Father Time breathing life back into her dreams. That's a good question, kid. America? That's a real big thing to talk about. Here in Vault 18, we have the opportunity to make a real change up there. We're safe and healthy. I want to see you kids make a true difference. Start to put things back together for the red, white, and blue. We'll start with after-school programs, then scouting missions. You kids are smart, good with technology. A bunch of us living down here want to start training you to fight, too, to keep our little investment safe. It's a big world up there, and there are a lot of bad guys. We need to find the good ones and band together. All of us. You betcha, kid. It's about time for you to go to bed, ain't it? As a matter of fact, yes, I do. Guns and Ammo, Pugilism Illustrated, and a few Grognak comics I lifted off that dumb punk Johnny. Feel free to let him know where you got him, and kick his ass for me if he tries to take him back. If you weren't my star player, I'd just tell you I'm off the clock. But for you, sure. I'll tell Chevy to let you into my personal locker in the security office. She'll set you up with the Patriot program. Get ready to serve, kid. Listen, kid. I know it seems like there's no middle of the road with me, but there is. The kids that line the middle of the road belong in front and several miles below me. I am a hard man, and so you may not like me, but I will make you strong. Now fall in and grow a pair and find a way to impress Chevy, if not me. If you really want to know what's up top, you have to be born ready. Right, now...
Hey, there she is. Vault 18's tomboy warrior. Say, do you have time for a little girl talk before you turn in? Great. I've just got some, stuff to talk to you about. You know, vault drama. We'll get it over with quick. All right, I'll meet you back at my place, sweet cheeks.
So, since we won the game of the year, how should we celebrate?
The coach said we could do whatever we want. So, how do you want to spend your last night before the new dawn?
I can think of a few ways. Come on back to my room. We can figure it out from there.
Well then, you lead the way.
Hey, congratulations on the big win. That was some sick footwork knocking over Johnny Matheson. And that ugly oaf didn't stand a chance. You're a bruiser. Ha, well, kinda. I'm just filling in for Carl Weathers. Bragg kicked him off the Patriots for the night, so I had to fill in. I'm not exactly one of the Patriots. I just like to get tough now and then and toss a few boys around the gym. I try. Hey, what are you doing tonight? You want to come join Eric and I for a little post-game after party? Well, we might have acquired some of the private stash of alcohol that chemistry nerds brew up in hydroponics. You care to walk the line of scientific possibility with us? Anything is better than dealing with the constant circulation of drama in this damn vault. Whoa. Do you really mean that? You really think that? That's cool. I'm glad that you're one of my friends. Okay, you have a good night. Maybe I'll see you later?
Sometimes I like to imagine that I'm on a nice hot beach, drinking the day away, far from the vault.
The separatists. War is inspiring their leadership to rise up and sweat. Corporate interests with ties to operations in Union City are threatening withdrawal support from the NCR military if their defense is not assured within a week. It started as a mundane skirmish with a powerful flapless faction, turned into a linchpin situation that threatens to destabilize the entire nation. NCR here may be on track.
You got the time, kid? My pit boy's on the fritz. Man, that game sure was fantastic. I can't wait for next season. Hey, everything good with you?
walk?
Hey there. You sure look like you're keeping busy. Keep up the good work. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Oh, it's not? My mistake.
Hi? I'm a little busy right now. What's on your mind? Well, you look a little bit lost. Let me help you. The door is right there. You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't invite you for a chat, though, did I? Listen, I don't actually have time for pointless conversation. Well, I might if you did my job for me, but really, I don't think you're that smart. Huh. Yeah, that's right. Smart jock, huh? Okay. Well, if you're so smart, I might have a job for you. These computers are linked to Maria, but she locked us out of most of them. I want you to talk to Dr. Rossman and get permission to break into them. There is some important information I want on the Tier 2 network. Well, I'm stuck here working on the pulse modulator for this pistol, but I have a kind of side project going on. I'm trying to piece together exactly what happened to our parents. Something went very wrong a long time ago, and we ended up here in Vault 18. No one will tell me what happened, and honestly, I doubt they know. It all happened in a kind of rush. Go talk to Dr. Rossman and ask him for permission to work on Maria. Then I can try to find out what happened. Yeah, maybe. Dr. Rossman should be willing to help us out. He isn't very willing to tell us stories about the Wasteland Scouts or our adoption, though. Just be careful when you talk to him. Don't mention what we're doing. Tell him you're hitting on me or something.
Dude, congratulations. It's great to see you finally get that trophy you've been working for. Oh, I'm not on the team anymore. Coach Bragg decided I'm some sort of freak and kicked me out last week. But hey, it's all cool. I'm a creative guy. I have all kinds of great stuff to keep me busy. Dude, congratulations.
Hi there.
tonight is gonna be awesome.
Hey, haven't seen you in this part of the vault in a while. Can't say I'm thrilled for the Patriots winning a match against my Barbarians, but Jamie was subbing in for Weathers tonight. So you know what? Fuck it. Drinks are on me. No doubt. Jamie said Matheson looks like he was run over by a sentry bot. Poor guy. I guess everything is fine. I don't have much free time lately. I'm still working on a lot of Dr. Rossman's assignments. The only way to become a Wasteland Scout is through him or Chief Evanson. Dr. Rossman is... well, he's crazy. But he's also a slave driver. I respect his work ethic, but damn, I'm overwhelmed.
Hell yeah, man. I've been working on my physical conditioning, and I'm passing all my firearms tests. Mrs. Kowalski is easy to please. I'm finally done with cartography, too, but that shit comes easy to me. I mean, we were born in the wasteland. It's in our blood. It's hard studying and getting ready for what's up there while we're locked down here in the dark. I can't wait to get outside and kick some ass.
True. He's never impressed with my firearm stats. He blows them off, saying I should focus on academics. Last week, he hit me with a full course of plant identification. He's gonna turn me into a freaking botanist or something. Oh well, at least they say I might be ready in the next few months to go with other scouts on first patrol. That should be exciting. Maybe we'll all go to where this started, where they found our home in the wasteland. That would put to rest a lot of questions. I've always wondered what it was like up there for us. You know? We were two, yeah. But what happened? I want to go up there and try to set things right. Yes, I am. It's still in me, the call of the wasteland. To see it, to fight. It's not like we can hide in the vault indefinitely. We'll have to face the outside world one day. We'll need someone to lead us, somebody who knows its secrets.
Hell, I hope so.
You know, this is my home too. I care about it. Everyone here is family. Well, at least some of them. Listen, honestly, fuck those rumors, alright? Our life is our business. Everybody thinks they have a right to point out what they see as different. But they have no idea what it's like on our side of the story. A single stupid remark can lead us to having a fight or end up hurting each other. People can talk all they want, but they don't have to live in the middle of it, so fuck them. I really hate those jerks for picking us to pieces behind our backs. Yes, we love each other, and all those haters should mind their own business. Do you know how rare love is? Period? Try finding it 200 years after a nuclear war. Try finding it in a vault full of 300 prudes and old people. Not so easy to hit 1 in a million, is it? Especially when there aren't a million left to hit. What is there to ask? You should have noticed on your own. Yes, we're together. What does it matter? If you fell in love with a mole rat, I wouldn't care. Do you know how rare love is? Yeah, people here, they're not Sherman examples of tolerance. But for us, that's just one more reason to stay together. I have to keep her safe. And I have to keep them safe from us. I hoped you'd understand. Thank you. You're a really good friend. It's not easy standing up for someone no one believes in but you. They always tell you that you're alone, and that's what makes it so hard. But even if just one person stands up and says, "Hey, it's okay, I'm with you," it makes all the difference. You can have 100 enemies, but you only need one friend to make it worth it.
See you around.
Man, tonight is gonna be awesome.
You motherfucker! The hell are you doing out on that fucking field? You nearly broke my fucking kneecap. I'm going to be flying at half-mast the rest of the goddamn night. I hope you're happy. Didn't mean to my ass. You're a patriot, I'm a barbarian. You jerk-offs are always gunning for us. I bet old Daddy Red State told you to bust my ass on purpose. We're the fucking B-team he uses as target practice. Why don't you go back there and suck his star-spangled dick? If you motherfuckers want a real fight, how about we settle it off court next time? Huh, yeah, right. You weren't even on the team until last night. Well then, I guess I'm a little sorry. But you do know that gun-toting blowhard is just using you, right? There's rumors he's planning to rig the Overseer's election. You know anything about that? Okay, well, fuck. Now I feel like a dick. How about this? I'm sorry for trying to jump all over you. I'm just sick of being treated like a basement dweller. So if I find out you've been helping Bragg's thugs for real, I'll bust your ass. Deal? Yeah, maybe after a few rounds of Med-X. Now get out of here and let me rest.
How may I serve you, mistress?
Little boy has been spitting at himself lately.
You should watch out if you're going past vault security. They're not hard ass.
Man, tonight is gonna be awesome.
I wish we could go outside the vault. When I was a kid, they used to let us out to watch the sunrise. Now it always feels like we're here. Hey there. You sure look like you're keeping busy. Keep up the good work.
Wish we could go outside the vault. When I was a kid, are you the new maintenance person? The coffee machine is dead in the cafeteria. If you could have a look. That'd be great.
Hey, welcome back.
Yay! It's our hero! Great work out there. You were fantastic.
Yeah, sorry we missed it, man. We had a game going on tonight.
Oh, yeah, it's... I'm sure it was great. Sean,
What?
I thought we were gonna try to fake it.
Oh. Oops.
Yo, Jock, your ear's still ringing from the game? The Overseer wants to see you in his office. It's all over the intercom. Just because you can run fast or some shit doesn't mean you get to ignore the Overseer. You know I'm the Overseer's right-hand man now. I'm untouchable, and it would be a shame if those pictures of your sister in the shower got out.
Congratulations to the Patriots on yet another win against the Bold Barbarians. Why don't you send the winning player up to my office? I'd like a word with him.
I'm sorry about missing your big game. We just really wanted to get into this RPG before the next wave of tests in chemistry. But hey, I heard you won. Congratulations. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm sorry. We're alone enough as it is. We should have been there for you. Being orphans, people treat us a little differently. It's nice to know we're in a better place than we would have been, but I wish we were treated equally here. Yeah, sometimes. I've read the reports, heard the rumors. I even looked at our gene projections once. Sean and I are from the same mom as you, but we have a different dad. It's really made me want to learn our history, you know? What were they like? Where were they? Maybe we'll never know. The place they found us is over 100 miles away. They could really be dead, or worse. Kira's always believed they were kidnapped. She's a weird girl, though, and I'm not ready to believe her. She's too like her adopted parents, ready to stab you in the back. Not really. She should see how people treat their children in the wasteland. From what Dr. Rossman says, it's hell. They're all slaves or just used as soldiers. I don't want to gossip. I'm not like the other vault dwellers. Did you want to ask something else? The new security lieutenant? Mm-mm. I don't want to. I hear she's a real tough bitch. It's a small vault, but I keep my head down. Oh, really? Alright. I'll make it up to you some. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Sorry about. Oh, ow, ow. Damn, Mom, chill out. God, I meant to. It's just, this is all the time Jason and Mandy had to play our tabletop. With all the shit going on in the vault, we'd be lucky if we get another chance to play this decade, let alone this month. We just beat the 3rd dungeon boss, and we're about to. Oh. Wow, that's unusually forgiving. All right, back to business. So, your night protector. Attack. Laser blast. Hitting 13.
Daddy!
No, not really. It's balanced to make sure that the NPCs have a chance. The players already have a huge advantage in high health and custom stats.
Yeah, but in real life, an 800.
Hey, kid. Here to see my daughter, are you? You're that kid from next door. I haven't seen you around much. Jen said you'd be stopping in to help her with a little problem. Just make sure it's not going to get the two of you into trouble. Just kidding. But not really. We need more babies in Vault 18, so go have fun. No, seriously. What?
Hey, yeah, don't let Dad freak you out. We don't have to make babies if you don't want
Yes,
to.
you do.
Imagine an 800-watt laser
Shut up, Dad.
a little piece of the sun thrown at your fucking face.
Ugh, come on, follow me.
The air around the shop will heat up from the incident light.
It's our duty to keep the human race going, sweetheart, and you're...
Dad, seriously? Serious. Privacy mode, engage.
Ears turned off. Just make sure to clean up.
Thanks for coming. I know it's your big night and all. Probably everybody wants a piece of the star player's action, huh? I know. Family. Sorry, I should have mentioned it. But I wanted to talk to you, and I had to come home to help Mom with the midgets. Well, I know you just had a chance to talk to Coach Bragg and Lieutenant Chevy. I was wondering if you managed to, well, see a secret list when you were in there. Yeah. So last night, I let the girls wander off, and I stopped by to spy on the competition. Coach Bragg was in his after-school meeting with the Patriots, without you, of course, and he was talking up some list. Everyone in the vault is on it, and they're all given grades or something. I wouldn't normally care, but he mentioned me directly. At first I thought he'd notice me listening in the hall, but I'm a real good spy. He said that I'm on the B list, because I'm not smart or fit enough to make it to the winning team, but I'm fit for other things. Right. I'm not asking you to betray the coach, just do a little investigating. You know just what Bragg and the Patriots can do. The guy has more guns at his disposal than Vault Security does. It's a long shot, but maybe he could honestly tell you what it's about, and then I'd be okay. Maybe it's just a stupid health thing or whatever. But what if it isn't? Dad is a wasteland scout. He's seen things. He told me that Bragg gives him a good feeling, but it's never that simple. There are a lot of people out there that would die to get into the vault and ruin our lives. I just want to keep my family safe. Aw, damn it. Quit it. You'll make Daddy get his hopes up. You're definitely a sweet talker, I'll give you that. But seriously, thank you. This whole thing has my spider senses tingling. I've helped Dad fend off bad guys all my life. It's what I do. Like I said, I hope it's nothing. But if it isn't, then I want to know about it. I'm studying every day to be a wasteland scout like Dad. It's like my only purpose in life. Getting ready to go on scouting missions and take down the big bads of the wastes. If Bragg really is more than meets the eye, then it's up to us to find out first and let the Overseer know before the election tomorrow. I just can't bring this to him without proof, though. Bragg is like the first line of defense against invasion, or so he claims. Between Bragg and Chevy, they're better armed than all of Vault Security. Let me know what you find out from the man, and if he won't talk, we'll go on an adventure together.
Instead of all wires and goo, they've become more human or something.
It's about time for you to go to bed, ain't it? What in the hell are you talking about, little miss? Jesus Christ on a bucket. Do you have any idea what sort of shit I'd get into for just hearing that load of crap? But, honey, you're already on my A-list. The top of it. I don't need you to give me anything else. I'll let you in on the secret. The master list is a document comprising the vault's health, intelligence, and survivability in case of a war. The A-list is where you're at, the best and the brightest. B-list is for those that can't quite huck it. C is for freaks, and D is for parasites. Now you treat that information with respect, kid. It's private, just between me, you, and Chevy. Let's try to keep it that way. You hear? Now go on, get out of here.
We have to do a dice roll on
So, how did that chat with Bragg go, Junior Scout? Oh, wow. I guess I was just freaking out then. I'm such an idiot. But why are my parents on it? And what were my brother and sister doing on the C list? I guess you're right. You're a great friend. Thank you for helping me. Oh, well, time for bed. Want to take Dad up on his offer? I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Hey, how are you?
Bragg's an asshole, right? It's not just me.
These Patriots sure are swell. Cleaner at the vault.
So, sounds like you've had an eventful evening. First you score the last touchdown of the season, then you get a coveted post with vault security. You're shaping up to be a real mover and shaker. What do you plan to do next? Ha! Such a kidder. Now listen here, kid. I've got that Bragg fellow beating the election by 10 points, but that doesn't mean he's out of the game. Bragg offered you that post with his freaky sister down in security. I want to know why. What did he offer you, and what does he expect in return? I didn't. Chevy demanded it. The Wasteland Scouts, Rossman, and Yeti, they didn't sanction it either. When that dry harpy took over, she set her one good eye on making Vault 18 their private fortress. With whatever it was Rossman did to piss off our upstairs friends in the Wasteland, the old folks down here have been running scared. We're an elderly vault, kid. 80% of our inhabitants are in nursing care. They're afraid. They jump at their own shadow. You tell them all the ghost stories about Vault Vikings and psychos blowing up the vault door? No wonder they're out looking for a man like Bragg. Maybe. Possibly. Look, Bragg is the vault's sweetheart. He's a hard-liner, big on security, low on spending. I get that, but the man is a tyrant. He's been driving these kids like dogs, and not just on the field. He has them running laps with machine guns, for God's sake. You know about his after-school program, those long speeches about America and restoring it to purity? Do you know what kind of a man fills a child's head with those machinations? A dictator. I'm worried that after Bragg loses the vote for the overseer's office, he won't take it peacefully. That's why I called you up here, to get your perspective. This isn't going to be an easy talk, kid. People in the admin office think Bragg's not content with taking over as overseer by popular vote. They think he's planning a coup, with Chevy supplying him with guns and Bragg training his patriots day and night. I'm worried the whispers may be true. I don't know what to believe. You know those crazy, half-cocked patriot types. One minute they're talking jibber-jabber political nonsense, the next they're waving guns in your face. Bragg voted last season to let the gun controls in Vault 18 run wild. Now they're everywhere, but only his kids know how to use them. They outnumber Vault security 3-1. We didn't let this happen, they created it. I want you to keep an eye on them. Watch what they're doing. Report back to me. If the Patriots are up to something, we ought to know about it. That's all I wanted to hear. All right, then, I'll let you go. I'm sure you and your brother Sean have some trouble to get into. Go on.
Take it easy now. You're coming out from under the effects of some heavy medic... Man, I can't believe this. I was this close to working out what was wrong with Jane. Without her, the vault's nuclear reactor will blow sky high. But no, I had to get yanked back to the hospital to treat some crazy kid. Brains. Needs to grow more brains. You really knocked yourself out cold, kid. Nothing a couple of stim packs can't take it. Now sit your ass down and let me take a look at you again. Aha! It speaks at last. Well, kid, you decided to play the unstoppable sword against the invincible shield. You tried to dodge Johnny Mathis. As you can tell from the splitting pain you're in, you lost. Let's just get these x-rays. Whoa! Scratch what I... You ain't no warrior, kid. One and the same. So, I'm sorry to break the news, kid, but the prognosis... I don't know. Jamie and Tara pulled... I guess Tara just grabbed the own... Dr. Bishop is... Huh. About that. I'm not a doctor. I was just working on the Jane, a system that regulates the flow of water to the reactors. I think it might be intentional. To be honest, this political nightmare, I wouldn't put it past Bragg and his patriots to sabotage our most critical system in an effort to make over... Hell no, I don't. I'm a career scientist. I may have been born in the waste, but my heart is with the technology of this place. Cold, thoughtful machines are my first love. That's why I like to escape every now and again. Lead away missions and scout the mountains. Trading for technology. Keeps me sane and busy. I read this book once. Final line of the last chapter. Hell is other people. At least I think it was the last line. The book was burned for heat by some illiterate... You see what I'm saying? Scoring computer? You mean Sarah? That slut? I wouldn't be surprised if that bucket of bolts started Earth. Listen, I'm sure the all-knowing Coach John... From what I know of, down here, clearly you ain't gonna hobble out. Foot. You mean, when can I get back on my foot? Autodoc says amputate, and I ain't one to argue with my machine. So unless you come up with a better prognosis or have a magic touch to fix this thing. There you go, shining like a star student now. I've already fixed your butt up as best as I could when you were not. Listen, you've always been a real... I'm sorry for making fun of you, but you gotta understand, it's in your best interest to listen. I've got some cool stuff to show you. Computers with data 200 years old. Stuff nobody has time for. Let's get you on your feet and over to the vigor tester to make... Or, as right as your jigsaw Just finish the test. Then I see. Well, if you want to go hunting for it, it's a good chance you'll find it. How's your computer skills? Ha! I guess you were trying to impress that girl with your big head, huh? Well, if it helps, get the smart kids to propagate that. I'll do it. You better be glad you chose that charm, kid. Truth be told, I set up these old networks for new students, just to test how bright they are. Turns out I'm more clever than I thought. Hold on, this'll take a while. You can follow me to the computer lab and wait, or you can go mess with something else for a while. Either way, I'll let you know when I'm done.
start the time, kid? My Pip-Boy's on the fritz. I know you. You're that Hale kid, right? Or, never mind. Just ignore me.
I got the Tier 1 and 2 terminals open for you. Those network nodes are scattered all over the lab. Go ahead and check them out. I hope you'll find what she's looking for. Now I'm definitely heading to bed. Yep. Oh, really? Well, why don't you explore this lecture from old Rossman? I saw what you did to Johnny Matheson. Tragic. Turn that dumb oaf's face inside out. How'd you do that? I see, smart jock. Well, since you're clearly a person of intellect, I'm gonna spare you the lecture I'd give some other kid and spell it out for you straight. No matter how smart you are, there will always be something you don't see, some variable you may miss. It doesn't matter if your perception is sharp as a razor's edge. Something important will slip through the cracks. Now you pay damn close attention. That wasteland we got upstairs, it wasn't made because people were dumb. It was because a bunch of smart jocks had all the brains in the world, but not an ounce of heart. So tell me, kid, was it worth ruining his life to save yours? Kid that could really use it. Why do I feel there's gonna be something else you want? You know, I'd say goodbye, but you're just gonna come back. Why don't you just go home? Yep, there you are. Why do I feel there's gonna be something else you want?
I was looking through some of the terminal entries you unlocked, and you did find a few interesting notes. Did you find anything special on your end? Maybe I do. But why should I stand here talking to you when you haven't done anything for me yet? You know, okay, sure. Why not? What do you want to know? And please, don't ask my cup size. Depends on if you're lucky. Bad luck and you're stuck in a laundry list of disinfection statistics. On the other hand, there's some serious meat. And it reads like a good story. I found a lot of great stuff running through the network. Hey, That's not spying. I'm monitoring network activity. That's my job, remember? I'm making sure our million petaflops of vacuum tube storage isn't wasted. Ugh, it was sarcasm. There are only about 600 megabytes of storage on all of these old hard drives. I try to protect the best stories on my own so they won't just get deleted. Our false forefathers weren't angels. There's a lot of drama, corruption, fighting, tons of blood and sex. Like, for example, the old robot battles. While the engineers from the early days waited for the vault doors to open, they built these fighting machines and duked them out in the gym. Eventually, people started getting hurt, and all the mining droids had been stripped for fighting matches. So the Overseer put an end to it, but the fights just became smaller and more private. In the Exodus, all the competitors left. They retired the machines and set aside the history. Then Dr. Rossman brought back that useless alpha droid, and all the old BattleBot parts came out. Of course, we have to keep it in the force field, because it turns out it's not just radioactive, but it's surrounded in a cloud of toxic particles. You can read more about it in the robotics lab terminals, if you care. Yeah, the most fun was Mr. Foibles. You know that old weirdo? The one who thought he was in contact with aliens? He built an antenna and was catching static discharges from our generator, thinking it was actually a UFO sweeping the surface for survivors. I've read his logs. He kept talking about men in giant metal suits taking over vaults across the country, looking for healthy humans for their army. Just don't tell anyone. Everybody knew he was crazy, but he was really just a nice old man. I didn't mind that he borrowed parts from me every now and again, before he died. He was one of the few people down here that I liked. Sure. Because she's a twat. I don't know why everyone likes her. Well, except for the fact that her dad pimps her out. Good plan. The towers? You mean the radio towers? Well, we don't know. They used to send and receive something. No one is really sure. I've been told there are archives from other vaults on these terminals. I don't know if that's true or not, however. Painless. Right. I don't know. Probably find a way to help them one day. It's really all I dream about. Finding my real parents, setting them free. I hope you understand. I'm a little obsessed. It's the only way I know how to cope with being trapped in this vault. Yes, that's exactly what I expected. The survivalists. They keep slaves from what I'm told, hundreds of them. If our parents were captured during some long-forgotten battle, they were surely taken as prisoners. They may be scary, but all people have one tragic flaw. They're still human. There will always be a way to defeat them, no matter how many there are. Why the new California Republic hasn't decided to take them out? It's inconceivable. They're nothing but Raider scum. Raiders? What else should I call them? Oh, I'm sorry, that's not what they call themselves. I don't care if there's more to their philosophy. You're not apologizing for them, are you? Well, I intend to kill them one day and get my mom and dad back, no matter what you think. It does. It's very exciting. Now I will have a place to start my research and maybe form some kind of plan. I think I'm gonna turn in. Thank you for your...
Yep.
Dude, congratulations. It's... Oh, these? They're just...
Sometimes I like to imagine that I'm on a nice hot beach, drinking the day away, far from the vault. Beaches still exist anyway. Man, that Bragg's an asshole. I'm not the only one creeped out by that guy,
Bragg's
right?
an asshole, though. It's not.
Oh, hey! You're here to see Chevy? Sure you can, sport. Just remember that Chevy. Well, she's a tough one. Tread carefully. Come on.
Just me. Crazy. There's a rattle in one of the vents, but I can't find it.
Mistress, the player that won the football game is here to see you. Your brother sent her.
I know. Thank you, Aaron. You are dismissed.
Yes, of course.
So you're the replacement. What's your name, recruit? And why is it you want to join Vault Security? Well spoken. You meet my expectations. I'll issue you your armor and sidearm. Be prepared to start your training in the morning. Do you have questions for me? John isn't as perceptive as I am. I know a soldier when I see one, even when they don't know it themselves. I'm not simply a security officer, I am a lieutenant. When it is time to fight, my place is beside my men, making sure that my troops survive. If I haven't done well in teaching them to listen, then I will fail in that mission. What have you learned of me so far? You're learning quickly. You are a manipulator, however, and that is a trait I don't appreciate. I'll train it out of you. You've impressed me enough that I may send you back to John. I know he'd like to see you again after you're done here. There are many ways that I'll train you, physically and mentally. You're a born soldier, and that makes you my perfect match. For now, you should ask John what he would have you do. Dr. Rossman is the one who decides who joins the Wasteland Scouts, and it's Sergeant Norman who approves and leads missions. Dr. Rossman will either be in the computer lab or in his home preparing for bed in the lower apartments. You should seek him out to hear his stories. They may teach you something about serving me. I just might. You've impressed John, and that impresses me. He is a hard man to reach out to. There's a locker in the armory that stands out from the rest. That's our personal locker. I'll train you with them in the coming months, and that'll be adequate knowledge to serve you in your time here in Vault 18. If ever anything is to happen to this place, you will have that key. Come here and use it. Exactly. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 0500. You have filled your purpose here. You will leave.
Great work out there today. Have a good night.
about time for you to go to bed, ain't it?
The population of NVCalifornia has reached a number greater than 1 million.
Yes, I do. We've already talked about the Patriot program, but I've got another important topic to discuss. I'm running for overseer, and my team is planning to come up with a defense strategy in case the vault is ever breached. I have a feeling we'll have to accelerate our plans. I'll be assembling our best and brightest minds to lead a group of Patriots in defense drills tonight. There aren't many youngins left in Vault 18, so you kids are it. I want to give you the key to a special locker in the security office. If anything ever happens, you run right there and get what's in it. That's my star player. Get ready to go by morning. I have a feeling you'll be a big part of our victory. Was there anything else you need? Fine work, soldier. Look at that. Looks good on you. In my long line of jobs out in the wasteland, I was a soldier at one point. I remember my first assignment as if it were yesterday. I don't tell many people about my past. It's a security risk. But you've earned my respect. Huh.
Are you okay?
Can't be here. Hey! What the hell? You better get out of here, or I'll have Chevy deal with you.
Everything good with you?
Hey! What the hell? You better get out of here, or I'll have Chevy.
Yep. There you are. What is it now, kid? Ah. So that's why you're bugging me. So, you want to join the elite few? Alright. Let's talk. You managed to earn my respect with previous comments, but this is another issue entirely. If you impress me again, I'll make you a wasteland scout. So what brings you to the conclusion I need you? Oh, is that so? Well, tough break, kid. I'm gonna tell you the exact same thing I told everyone else for the past year. I-15, all the way from Union City to Pine Haven, is torn up like the devil's ass crack. Chief Evanson agrees. Ain't no way any of us is going out of that vault door without a damn fine reason to do so. And before you asked, I've already heard every variation. I won't be talked into telling you why. Last time I opened my mouth, old Bragg almost shit himself gleeful and turned into Captain America. That's a long and complicated story. Truth is, I don't know. You deserve to, and I don't have the answers. The guilt kills me every time I think about it. You're a good kid. I'd like to tell you what I do know. 16 years ago, Sergeant Norman and I were following a tribal guide through Crestline Valley. We needed rest, and he knew a town. Once we got closer, he just stopped, went pale, and readied his gun. We followed him in. The town was empty, torn to hell. The old buildings used for shelter were wrecked, tents were torn, like a tornado stormed through. Then there were all you kids. No one older than 8, scattered, hungry, confused. So I picked you up. Evanson and Norman grabbed your brother and sister, and we walked straight here. Took 2 days, and no one said a word about what we were doing. The rest is history, but I assure you, I didn't carry your ass almost 100 miles just to watch you go back out there and wind up dead. But one day, hopefully when it's safer, you'll get that chance. You betcha, kid.
Those kids from downstairs. It's kind of hard to keep track when you're trapped.
you. What do you want? Exploring? What for? Didn't you just play a game of football? Well, as long as you're interested in how the vault sticks together, it's a fascinating place, really. You can just listen to the sounds and hear the stories in it. The pipes and the water running through them, air vents, electric lights. You learn to judge its health by those sounds. Huh. There are dozens, kid. But nothing's a secret down here. You can hardly fart without 10 people knowing about it. Down in the lower cistern, you can get into the hydroponics lab, or even into the apartments if you're clever. Then, there's a pipe network running under the atrium that connects to every part of Vault 18's lower levels. And if you ain't afraid of getting zapped by radiation, you can swim around in the upper cistern and navigate the cave till you find the robotics lab. All of that requires my key, though, and you ain't gonna get your own unless you work up here for a long time. Or you find me dead. Same deal. What? Oh, well, the way this place was built was pretty stupid. A bunch of experimental Terratech droids were used to put the place together for some senator in LA. He never made it to the vault before the war. They dug a straight shaft right down through the mountain and outlined everything, then built a cement shell using prefab rooms like any vault. The war hit sooner than anyone expected, wiped out all the Vault-Tec factories, and there was a huge revolt in the first week everybody came down here. Despite the mess, the droids kept building and digging. They didn't have the prefab parts to finish, so a lot of our bigger spaces are just rock. Well, that filter room leads to a big cave where water collects from rain and snowmelt. That cave is radioactive, though. Without our water chips, the entire vault would be flooded with toxic sludge. That almost failed about 6 years ago. That Bragg fellow showed us another vault down the mountain with a few old chips we recycled to get it working again. Saved our asses, too. The upper vault is always dark. It keeps the tax on our power low. Otherwise, we couldn't keep everything running for 200 years. The lower vault is on low power because it's nighttime. People are going to bed and want it dark, so we dim the lights down in operations. Have a good night.
Point to the disappearance of the legendary home of the Chosen One to be attributed to the Enclave invasion. The theory has long held that the tribe originated in the far south, leading to the foundation of the NCR. The extinct tribe's origins are reportedly in the far north, where the ruins of the Enclave's massive super base were destroyed in the war 30 years ago. Next up on NCR PR, we have a new track recovered from the ruins of downtown Santa Monica. Finding the old records or holotapes out there on your schedule.
Updating files. Please return later.
Hey, look at this. The rookie recruit. Glad Bragg and Chevy brought another Patriot onto the... Well, no. No more than any other Wastelander. But that's what we need. Vault's been locked up for years. We need people with outside experience to help us make this place great again. I mean, you can't bring America back to glory just hanging out in a vault. We've got to get out there and kick ass. I guess that's why they brought you on. You're the best vault ball player we've got. Bet you make a great wasteland scout. Bet you will, sport. You better get...
Everything good with you?
You know when you forget where you're going? I'm just having one of those nights.
you were going to bed. I know she knows just about everything about everyone. Or she likes to think she does. She and Kira really have this hate fest going on. It's cute. I think they like each other, but I'm an outsider. I don't play the relationship game. Jen is one of the original Vault 18 kids, anyway. One of the only ones. I try not to interact with the Vault Dwellers too much. They're not us.
Hope you and Jen are having fun, you know.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, what do you want?
Now you boys play this one real close to the vest, and the Overseer won't know what hit him. The time for our revolution is at hand.
We just got word from the President. We have to make our move tonight.
John Henry has a real sense of timing, don't he? How long do we have?
A little over 48 hours. We have to secure the data on the Vault's mainframe and terminate Project Brazil. Then we're to report to Raven Rock.
That's a hell of a tall order. We just barely got these Patriots whipped into form. I think I can sell our hardliners on doing the job, but not all of them.
We don't have a choice.
I know. We'll have to pull the trigger.
I'll order Tara Mason to rig the charges on the upstairs transformer. That should buy you the time to rally our forces and confront the Overseer.
Good. It'll be a rude awakening for our newest recruits.
You're not going to warn them?
No. They haven't been fully initiated into the Patriot program. If they're really Enclave material, they'll fall in line after the first shots are fired.
That's a long call.
You have your orders, Lieutenant. Carry them out.
Of course.
You soldiers hear that? The word came down from on high. America shall rise again tonight. I want this vault under Enclave control by morning. Round up the parasites and ingrates that have crippled this facility and herd them into the gym. Start with those barbarians you beat last night. Move out.
Mason, ignite the charges.
Get down.
Kid, put your hands up. Don't do it. Don't.
Open fire. Taking fire. Taking fire. 4 men. 4 men.
Oh, you bastard.
I'm hit.
Oh, Get me out of here! I can't die a virgin!
Poor man. Taking fire.
Oh, you bastard! I'm gonna teach you to mess with me.
Oh, God. I just shot that kid. What the hell is going on?
Always knew Bragg was up to no good. Glad you're here backing us up.
Oh, hey. Are you alright? It looks like you just walked out of hell. When we checked your dorm for survivors, we figured you were dead. You weren't breathing. When we saw Mandy and Sean, we figured you must be dead too. I know. They were trying to kill us. We didn't have a choice. God, this is all my fault. I should have known those Patriots were no good. It's some kind of riot, or an armed takeover by Bragg or Chevy. I was about to head to bed when they called us all into the gym. The kids were all in these weird vault suits with a big E stitched on the back. Then they started lining people up. The transformers upstairs exploded. The screams I heard. Then they sent me to round up more folks. I thought we were trying to save them. Then they started shooting the old folks. We rallied the security team and started to march on the gym, but they broke our lines. I tried to get to the pipeworks, but I got stuck down here in this hallway with Bob instead. We've been down here helping the wounded get to the upper apartments ever since. I don't know what to believe. It's all gone crazy. The Patriots are all geared up like some kind of army. Everybody downstairs is dead or dying. I don't know. It's all too much. Look, we've got to go help the rest of Vault Security. They're all holed up in the hydroponics lab. The Patriots took over everything upstairs. Only place they don't control is the pipeworks in the upper apartments. If you can manage to find your way there, you can help out however you can. Hey, you be careful out there.
Dude, I always knew you were cooler than those assholes. Where are your brother and sister? Oh, fuck, dude. I'm sorry. Damn, your sister was the only one I had a chance with. It's Coach Bragg. He and his Patriots freaked and started shooting everyone. They turned on us and blew up half the vault. I know, it's fucked up. They're trying to kill the overseer. I don't know why. Nobody does. They blew up the transformers in the upper apartments, destroyed my house. Then they sealed the gym and lit it on fire. It started about an hour ago. I was up late, reviewing some prime, security footage, when all of a sudden a huge explosion rocked the vault. The lights went out. Nobody knew what was going on. We thought it was an earthquake. Chevy from security called over the intercom for everyone to go into the gym. Bragg was there, sorting people according to a list. Tara grabbed me and threw me in line, which would normally be great, but she pointed a gun at my head. After a few minutes, Overseer Christensen called and tried to counter the order. We saw Bragg nod, then the Patriots ran into the atrium. That's when I ran here. I got out of the gym before I was sorted. Then the shooting began, and I've been trapped in this hall ever since. Oh shit, you're right! Look, I have this laser pistol. I built it custom from a kid I found in the wasteland. It'll definitely help. Right, Anyway, the rest of Vault Security is defending the upper... We can probably run to one of the bathrooms and get into the pipeworks. Jim has the key to the access hatch. Otherwise, the only way in is through the administration hallway near the computer lab, which is controlled by Brett. Now that you put it that way, listen, maybe you should go on ahead. If you can search, Jim's body over there, I'm sure he has the key to those maintenance hatches. You could unlock one of those and sneak through the pipeworks. I'd get the key myself, but he's dead. And that's gross. Fuck you, asshole. My sweet-ass gun and I are staying right here. We're too cool for you anyway.
Mark, is your mommy okay down there?
Hey, you, over there. Are you one of us, or are you one of them? I don't understand. The Colonel trusts you, even above the rest of us. Why weren't you with the opening attack? There must be some mistake. We should report back to the Colonel and sort this out. Yes. We should report back to the Colonel and receive the order.
Fire! Hit! Yellow alert. Damn it! Medic!
You're gonna see what I'm made of!
Possible threat detected. Area may be covered.
Colonel Bragg showed us what the world was like before the war. Never this.
Keep moving.
I'm hit. Damn. Damn.
Soldier, get over here and report on your status.
Colonel Bragg showed us what the world was like before the war.
This mission has been underway for over an hour. Where have you been? I see. It seems we've been in a similar position. Make your way to the administration hallway. Connect with Colonel Bragg. He'll have further orders for you. Dismissed.
After this, we're going to restore it to its former
Go
glory.
downstairs and check on Matheson.
He was unconscious the last time I...
Just go.
Colonel Bragg showed us what the world was like before the war. And this, we're going to restore it to its former glory.
You will have the data shortly. I eagerly await the arrival of our Enclave brothers.
How the hell did you get in here? We thought you guys downstairs were dead. You better get ready. Right. Forget it. It's good to see. We really needed to come across a friendly face for a change. Shit, they're back.
Hit! Taking fire! Foreman! Taking fire! Medic! Taking fire! Got him!
Hey kid, you doing all right? Yeah, sorry to hear about your tribe downstairs. Mark radioed in and told us what happened to your family. I'm sorry. Bragg's Patriots are in control of the atrium and the vault entrance. We got word they're trying to override the main door controls. I knew Chevy was weird the minute we let her and Bragg into the vault. That fake folky attitude and American cult talk. They're part of the Enclave, all right. Sneaky bastards. Did you happen to see Eddie downstairs? No one has seen him since this started. Damn it. I've known that giant joker my whole life. Loved him like a brother. Sorry, kid. We've all lost someone tonight. We have to hold it together for the survivors. We have to get you to the hydroponics lab. The rest of Vault security and some survivors from the initial attack fled there. Overseer Christensen lost his wife and your brother Jason. He's a mess. He's a good leader in peacetime, but he falls to bits under pressure. I'm worried he's going to do something stupid. Before Rossman ran out on us, he showed me a passage he dug through his bathroom wall. It's right through that door over there. He always was the smart one of the four of us. Probably saw this coming years ago. It's a long story. One day I have a feeling you're going to inherit our mess. The vault can't stay locked up after this. Neither can our secrets. The Enclave, the NCR, Elves, Dragons, Raiders. It's a lot for a junior Wasteland scout to process, I know. But if we survive this, I think you have the right to know what we know. But I think we've talked enough. We'd better take care of the situation at hand. Yeah, superstructure in here is shot to shit. After Chevy blew the Transformers, the whole east side caved in. Our survival is at stake, and I don't trust the Overseer on this one. It's why I'd like him to see you in one piece. You're the only family he's got left. If he sees that you're still alive after Mark reported you dead, then, well... I need you to go to the hydroponics lab and see Overseer Christensen. I know you guys have some history, him adopting Jason and not you, but there's more to it than you know. Here's the key to the cistern. Take anyone you can convince to go with you. We're gonna stay here and watch your back. Keep Bragg and his brainwashed patriots from fall.
Wow. Where did you learn? Right. I'll keep watching the entrance.
Where the hell is the key to unlock that door?
Sick bastard, Bragg. Try all you want.
You're that creepy little nerd that fumbled the ball.
Ugh.
Colonel Bragg showed us what the world was like before the...
I knew you'd survive that shitstorm downstairs. Come on over here and take this machine gun from Anderson. There, that's a good soldier. Now put on that uniform so you look presentable. The next time I talk to you, it'll be as a member of the Enclave.
Here are your fatigues and your submachine gun. 60 rounds is all you get issued, so don't waste it. Hey, just 1 second. What happened back there? Where is the rest of your tribe? Good God. This has gone too far. We didn't sign up to kill good people. Hell, there might not be a later. Let's go.
Ma'am.
What is it?
There. That uniform looks damn fine on you, soldier. Now I have a special task suited to your skills. This door is sealed shut, and that coward Christensen is hiding on the other side. We need to get him before he sets to self-destruct. It's a matter of life and death. I want you to find us a way in. Any bright ideas? My God, you're a monster! Frank Horrigan incarnate! Well done, soldier. Now to... Where the hell is he? Find me the access codes to get into the hydroponics lab. The son of a bitch escaped through the pipeworks.
Sir,
We'll
board team
find
just
our
radioed
own
in.
way in.
The torches have breached the lab doors.
Good. Come with me.
Sir, we're almost through the last airlocks. 30 seconds, max.
Good. We'll make this quick. Get into position. Strike pattern Zeta. Move. Move! Get into position by the door. Use the grenade launcher to break their lines, then provide covering fire. You and I will storm the rear of the lab and take Christensen's position when their main forces are broken. Open fire!
There's one
Taking fire!
I'm sorry. Please try to understand. I think I lost my parents, my brother and sister. Oh God, what the hell is going on? Why is everyone dead? Just get out of here and leave me alone. I'm sure. That's why you... God, okay, let's get out of here. I'll follow you. But don't expect me to drop my guard just because you think...
Antisocial behavior will not be tolerated. Move along, please.
How may I serve you, mistress?
You're back. Report. Idiot. I'll be fine.
Fuck off. Fuck off, dork. 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 Fuck off, dork.
Keep moving.
Four men. Four men. Hit. Medic! 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 Four men. Taking fire.
That's good enough. Let the grunts fight the rest of this battle. You and I have business with Christensen. Follow me. All right. Just let me do the talking here, soldier. Follow my lead.
Coach Bragg, you're alive! I will not simply close my eyes and go quietly into oblivion.
You are ordered by authority of the President of the United States to step down and surrender control of this facility to its rightful government owners. Do I make myself clear?
The President? United States? This is what my son died for? You idiot. The United States is history. A fairy tale. If you think I'm gonna just roll over for an anachronistic hard-ass to just...
You have one last chance. Surrender now, or I will execute you.
Kid? You too? I believe I failed you. I'm sorry.
What is it? All right.
Nine years I've spent preparing the next generation of soldiers to serve my country. I've broken a dozen Vault-Tec facilities. I've crushed insurrections. I've battled the enemies of our nation from sea to sea. Never once have I failed. Never once have I taken a wrong step. And now, in this hole, the only mistake I've ever made was not firing when I had the chance. Soldier, the self-destruct is set. There is nothing I can do to stop it. Gather your gear, find your companions, and head for the main entrance. I will stay here and rally our forces. That's my star player. Now head to the surface and await further instructions. You'll reach a minimum safe distance and maintain radio contact. You will do a fine job. Now go.
Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day. Attention. proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day. Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day. Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day. Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day.
Who is that? Be careful.
So, your Enclave buddies destroyed the vault and now you're going to run away. Not surprising. I don't think you'll make it very far. No. I find no fault in your course of action. These simply got in my way. You should leave here if you want to live. We won't. Goodbye, Patriot.
Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day. Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day.